Okay, let's get down to business. My name is John McGowan and I'll be chairing this morning's session. This is CITA's 20th members meeting and it also marks our 10th anniversary, and it's fittingly being held here in this magnificent new Aviva Stadium. The venue, I don't doubt, of so many future triumphs in rugby and in soccer. As you know, CITA's charter is to promote the use of IT in the broad construction industry, that is amongst contractors, designers, component and supplier producers. We know that the appropriate use of IT systems are productivity enhancers and that their use is now well established in every Western country, most notably in the United States and Germany. We obviously in this country need all the productivity enhancing opportunities in the industry to address the constant downward pressure on prices, both in the home market and increasingly in export markets. I am particularly looking forward in this context to Ken Kennedy's presentation on how CISC successfully used IT systems in the execution of this obviously challenging construction project. We have taken a measured approach in CITA to promoting IT. An example is our regular EIN meetings, where we introduce creative and cost-effective new approaches, many of them already piloted by one or more of our members. And this morning's theme, creating new IT business solutions for Irish construction, follows this line. Other parts of CITA's programme include dedicated training for members, short briefing notes on new IT concepts. The most recent was on cloud computing, and those brochures are available over at the lift. Education courses such as the new postgraduate course diploma in construction informatics. I wish I was younger, I would love to do it. Publishing research, regular business networking, and most recently, brainstorming concepts for a new software product. And you can help us in this latter task by completing the short survey that will be collected at the end of the session. And let me show you the survey. This is the document here. It's in your package. So as I said, if you could complete this during the first session. All of this is being done, I want to reassure you, in a very cost-effective manner, reflecting our understanding of the tightness of the market that our customers and members are experiencing. Looking in the broader context, we are collectively on a long path to the universal use of IT in the construction industry, but none of us really doubt that by the end of this decade, the use of IT will be widespread in all of the markets where Irish construction companies operate. And this is very much what motivates us here in CITA. I'd like next to move on and to recognise and thank the sponsors of today's events, and they are shown here on the presentation screen. Our core sponsors are Enterprise Ireland and Integrated Facilities Solution, itself an Irish startup company providing a solid basis for data control for facility and life cycle management. Our other valued sponsors for this morning's session are Building Software Services, eTender.ie, PJ Hegarty & Son, Dedicated CAD Systems, Datec, Dimension 4, the Project Management Group, Google Applications and Computech. Needless to say, their support is very much appreciated. Now, sorry, wrong way. On to this morning's varied programme. In the first part, or the first session, up until 9:40, we have 3 short presentations on the export opportunities and what support is available to people in the construction industry. The keynote speaker is Sean Gallagher, one of the entrepreneurs on Dragon's Den and the CEO of Smart Homes. This will be followed by John Whelan, who is the CEO of the Irish Exporters Association. John will also highlight an opportunity for CITA members to join the Irish Exporters Association at a discounted membership fee. And the final speaker will be Jan Gerritsen, who will speak on the support available to those looking for export opportunities using the Enterprise Europe network. After a coffee and networking break, from which I would ask you to come back promptly, the second part of our programme will consist of something a little lighter, and that is our own mini Dragon's Den, chaired by Dr. Tom Flanagan of DIT Hothouse, and I can assure you this is a business school, not a botany department. We have 3 young entrepreneurs who will pitch their ideas to the panel here, and we might even take some questions from the audience, but for definite we will be asking you to vote on the 3 presentations. In the third part of this session, we will have a presentation from Ken Kennedy of CISC, who I noted earlier will describe the role that IT has played in this challenging, in the successful completion of this challenging project. For those interested, there will be a tour of the stadium afterwards, after Ken has finished speaking and I have formally closed the session. We have a fairly aggressive programme in front of us, so without further ado.